Hello, here we meet again. Thank you for clicking this video, and here we are going to learn further about TOEFL, especially TOEFL listening part A. Okay, what we are going to have in TOEFL listening part A. Here in this video, I will try to demonstrate you the brief explanations about TOEFL listening test. And then the second, I will try to conduct you to have a practice of TOEFL listening part A. Okay, before we start the lesson, I'd like to remind you, please don't forget to like this video. And if you see that this video is useful and beneficial for you, please don't be mind to share it to any people around you. And please don't forget to subscribe this video. Okay, let's start the lesson from the first material, a brief explanations about TOEFL listening test. TOEFL listening test consists of 50 questions, and the 50 questions are distributed into the first TOEFL listening part A, which consists of 30 questions. The second TOEFL listening part B consists of 8 questions, and the third TOEFL listening part C consists of 12 questions. In this video, we are concerned to the TOEFL listening test part A. What we are going to have in TOEFL listening test part A? In TOEFL listening test part A, we are going to listen to a short conversations. What is a short conversation here? You will have the explanations after these brief explanations. And what is the questions in the short conversations? The question due to the short conversations is about the meaning of any utterance, and usually it comes from the second speaker utterance. And the other questions, it is also possible to questioning any simple informations in a short conversations. Okay. At the following, you will hear a directions of TOEFL listening part A. Now, let's listen to it.
Part A. Directions. In Part A, you will hear short conversations between two people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Here is an example. On the recording, you will hear,
That exam was just awful.
Oh, it could have been worse.
"What does the woman mean?" In your test book, you will read, A. The exam was really awful. B. It was the worst exam she had ever seen. C. It couldn't have been more difficult. D. It wasn't that hard. You learn from the conversation that the man thought the exam was very difficult and that the woman disagreed with the man. The best answer to the question, "What does the woman mean?" is D. It wasn't that hard. Therefore, the correct choice is D. Go on to the next page.
Okay, students, you have heard the recording. In a recording, you listen two important points. The first is how to answer the questions in TOEFL listening part A. And then the second, the recording also explain you what is a short conversation. From the recording, we can find out that the short conversations is a conversation between one person and the other persons, and what make it short conversation because each of the speaker only utters one sentence. So a short conversation here means consists of one utterance and one response. And if we go to the recording again, and if we see the questions as what does the woman mean, the questions asking you the meaning of utterance, and it's due to the second speaker sentence. So usually if it is asking about meaning of the utterance, it is due to the response sentence or to the second speaker sentence. Now, students, I'd like to suggest you that you have also to be familiar to the various form of questions that probably come questioning the short conversation in TOEFL listening part A. In order to that, here I have listing down some form of questions that probably questioning short conversation in TOEFL listening part A. Let's check it out. The various form of questions in TOEFL listening part A. The first is asking you about meaning of any utterance. The first form, what does the woman mean? It is also possible to say, what does the woman imply? And also, what does the woman implied about? It probably about a thing or probably about a person. And also, what does the woman suggest? Either, what does the woman want to know? It is also, what does the woman say about? It probably a thing or a person. So, the previous questions related to what WH questions, asking about the meaning of utterance, and usually the utterance here is the second speaker sentence. The other question is probably asking about the simple information comes in a short conversations, such as where does the conversation probably take place? Another form of questions is who is the man or who is the man most likely to be? The third, where does the woman probably work? So, in TOEFL listening part A, there are two types of questions usually questioning in the short conversation. It probably asking about the meaning of any utterance, and it's usually due to the second speaker sentence. It is also probably asking about any simple information provided in a short conversations. Okay, my dear students, now we will have a practice of listening part A, which consists of 30 questions. You may listen to them in your pleasure, but I suggest you to be serious by providing a piece of paper and pen and try to answer it by writing down the options, the letters of the options. Because at the end of the video, I provide you the key answers so you can measure the ability of your listening due to this TOEFL listening test. Now, let's have the test. Good luck.
Number 1.
How was the concert last night?
It was wonderful.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
How much will it cost to mail this package to New York?
$2.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 3.
How old is your daughter now?
She's just a year and a half.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
Is Paul on the basketball team?
What does the woman imply about Paul? Number 5.
I think this seminar is going to be really great.
Me too.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Are you going to the meeting this afternoon?
Where is it?
What does the man want to know? Number 7.
I don't feel like cooking.
Let's go out to dinner then.
What does the woman suggest? Number 8.
Are you going to call Joe?
I phoned him already.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
How did you win that game?
Actually, I was very lucky.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Why don't we take your car to the movies instead of mine?
But mine's not very clean.
What does the man say about the car? Number 11.
When will the plane be landing?
The plane will be landing in just a few minutes, so you'll need to fasten your seatbelt.
Who is the woman most likely to be? Number 12.
Where is your desk located?
Right in the middle of the office.
What does the man mean? Number 13.
I don't know how to play golf, but I'd really like to learn.
Why not take a few lessons?
What does the woman suggest to the man? Number 14.
Is it time to leave yet?
Not for a while.
What does the man mean? Number 15.
Can I turn in the homework next week?
No, it's due tomorrow.
What does the woman mean? Go on to the next page. Number 16.
The trees are really beautiful at this time of year.
I'll say.
What does the man mean? Number 17.
Can you show me where I can try these clothes on?
The fitting rooms are at the back of the store.
Where does the woman most likely work? Number 18.
Are you on your way out now?
I need to buy some groceries.
What does the woman imply? Number 19.
Stan got the highest grade on the exam.
Of course he did. He's not dumb.
What does the woman say about Stan? Number 20.
I've been studying for 5 hours straight.
Why not take a break for a bit?
What does the man suggest? Number 21.
Is Sharon ready to go?
She's busy packing her suitcase.
What does the man say about Sharon? Number 22.
It's too bad our team lost the game.
You can say that again.
What does the woman mean? Number 23.
How's Bob? The accident.
He's a bit better, but he's still not very strong.
Say about Bob. Number 24.
Wrong with the car?
The engine doesn't sound good.
What does the man mean? Number 25.
How much time will we have at this art museum?
We'll stop here for 2 hours, and then you should be back on the bus at 3 o'clock.
Who is the woman most likely to be? Number 26.
This apartment is a mess.
Let's clean it up quickly.
What does the man suggest? Number 27.
Why is Alec so happy?
He just got a huge bonus check.
What does the woman say about Alec? Number 28.
Let's go shopping today.
Okay, but I don't want to go to a store that's far away.
What does the woman mean? Number 29.
How could you tell that Alice was angry?
When she left, she slammed the door.
What does the man mean? Number 30.
Do you have any plans for Saturday?
We're going for a hike in the woods. Do you want to go?
What is the woman planning to do? This is the end of Part A. Go on to the next page.